president, prime minister. We are having two executives. One is governor and one is chief minister. So just we'll have some basic idea. We have the parliamentary type of government. System of government. So one is nominal and one is real. Two executives, nominal and real. Parliamentary system of government. Indian government is parliamentary system of the government. President is nominal. President is nominal and real is prime minister. Do you remember we studied in previous classes? So now we are studying about governor. So governor also is nominal. And real chief minister. Parliamentary system of government. So nominal power and real power is there. So president and governor have the nominal power and the real power is having in the hands of the prime minister and the chief minister. Clear? These are headed by the council of the ministers. They take the help of the council of ministers. There is a link, there is a bridge between the prime minister and the president with the help of the council of ministers, and governor and chief minister with the help of the council of the ministers. This is a brief idea to understand the topic. So we are going to study about the governor today. So governor is the head. Clear? Just I'm underlining. This is of the 5 marks. Now we are going to deal with the 5 marks. Governor. The structure and the organization of the state government is similar to the union government. The structure and organization of the state government similar to the union government. And it deals with the part 4th of the constitution. We are having 25 parts. So the part 4th of the constitution deals with this. But we are having two types. Just now I have given a brief idea. Two types of executive are there. One is chief minister and one is governor in the state. But in the union, we are having prime minister and president. For prime minister, we told as a real, for president, nominal. The same in the state government, governor is the nominal and the chief minister is the real. So how does the president is appointed? Governor is appointed. Governor is appointed by president on advice of the prime minister. The governor is appointed by the president of India, and the governor acts as the constitution head. He acts as the constitutional head. Governor continues the office during the pleasure of the president. इसका मीनिंग क्या है? गवर्नर अपनी चेयर पे जब तक रह सकता तब तक के प्रेसिडेंट पूरा उनको परमिशन दे. प्रेसिडेंट की खुशी पर ही गवर्नर की कुर्सी टिकी हुई है. गवर्नर ऑलवेज मेक्स हैप्पी टू द प्रेसिडेंट. क्लियर? और ये हम कैनेडियन मॉडल से लिया गया है. कैनेडियन मॉडल से. और एक गवर्नर 2 या 3 स्टेट्स का भी गवर्नर बन सकता है. सो sometimes a person acts as 2 or more state. 2 या ज्यादा स्टेट का भी गवर्नर बन सकता है. On advice of the prime minister. I told you just now, the governor is appointed by the advice of the prime minister. The president appoints the governor and the governor holds the office during the pleasure of the president. Canadian model से लिया गया है. Clear? and he holds the office for 5 years. For 5 years. Term is 5 years. If he want to resign the position, then he can just send a letter to the president and he can vacate the office, the governor. And one more point it is that he can remain in the office after the duration also till the new governor is appointed. He can remain in the office till the new governor has been appointed. This is the 5 years. Tenure is 5 years. New governor is appointed. By the time the same governor will remain in the office. Clear? The next point. We are having now here executives. Executive power. And students, do you know who is the present governor of Telangana? I am going to write your name. Tamili Sai Soundararajan. Tamili Sai Soundararajan is the present governor of Telangana. Clear? So we are seeing the powers and functions of the governor. Governor is appointed. Governor appoints. In the short form of governor here, G. Governor appoints chief minister. And the council of minister. The governor appoints the chief minister and the council of minister, and he can remove the CM on the discussion with the president. He can take the advice and aid and help from the president to remove, and he appoints the vice chancellor. Who is this vice chancellor? The university head is going to be called as vice chancellor. University head is called as a vice chancellor. He appoints the vice chancellor and the chairman of State Public Service Commission. Chairman of State Public Service Commission. Now next is legislative powers. Legislative powers. The governor can summons and prorogue the legislature. He can dissolve the Lok Sabha. He dissolves the legislative assembly. In few states, there are two houses, like the same Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. In few 6 selected states are there. In those states, we are having legislative assembly and legislative councils. Vidhan Parishad, Vidhan Saudha. He addresses the legislative assemblies in person or through messages. He addresses legislative persons in legislative assembly. LA, I am writing the short form of legislative assembly through messages. In person or through messages. Clear? He nominates 1/6 of the members of the Legislative Council. He nominates 1/6 members of the Legislative Council. In legislative power, he dissolves the lower house, Legislative Assembly. He addresses the lower house. He addresses in person in Legislative Assembly or through messages. He nominates 1/6 member of the Legislative Council. Inaugurates the state of the inaugurates the state sessions. The very first time the governor inaugurates the sessions of the Legislative Council of the Legislative Council. Once more, I'm going to repeat the executives. He appoints the chief minister and the council of the ministers and the vice chancellor and the chairman of the State Public Service Commission. He dissolves the lower house. He addresses the person in a legislative assembly in person or through messages. 1/6 of the members of the legislative councils are elected by the governor of the state. He inaugurates the first session of the Legislative Council. You can copy down or take the screenshot because I'm going to rub now board. Will take few seconds. We have financial, judicial, miscellaneous power and discretionary power of governor. Hello? Hello? Yeah, students, can you see here now the board clearly? Just tell me. Students, did you understand? Once before rubbing, I would like to repeat this governors. The structure and the organization of the state government is similar to the union government. It deals with the part 4th of the constitution. We are having two executives, governor and chief minister. Governor is nominal and chief minister is real. Okay. And the appointment method, how it is? Appointment method, it's adopted from the Canadian model. So for 5 years, he is elected. Sometimes the governor may be for the 2 or more state as a governor. He is appointed by the President of India on the advice of the Prime Minister. Clear. And the governor can be in the office during the pleasure of the president, and he can remain in the office after his tenure also till the new governor appoints. Clear. Now next was executive and legislative. Executive means he has the power to appoint the chief minister and the council of ministers and the vice chancellor and the chairman of the state public service commission. In the legislative, he dissolves the Lok Sabha and he addresses a person through in person or through the messages of the member of the legislative assemblies. And 1/6 of the members of the legislative council is appointed by the governor. So he inaugurates the state session of the legislative council. Clear? Okay, students, I'm rubbing this side. So now we'll have the financial powers, judicial powers, and miscellaneous and discretionary. With these 4 points, we'll end this topic and we'll go to the another topic. Now we are having now financial power. Financial power. What is this financial? Whatever the money bill is introduced, it has to be shown to the governor only as a nominal, but not real. Chief Minister deals with that. After every 5 years, the bill after every 5 years, the bill is introduced by governor, short form G. After only for 5 years. It means like only once. The financial bills. He has the power by the help of the president. He can move the financial bill to the assemblies. Only once. That is only for once means 5 years. Clear? Now next is judicial powers. The governor has the power to grant the pardon or have the permission to reduce the punishments. Grant the pardon means what? Grant pardon. एक्सक्यूज माफी दे सकते हैं. सिर्फ जुडिशियल पावर में प्रेसिडेंट के हेल्प से, प्रेसिडेंट के परमिशन से गवर्नर के पास इतनी पावर है कि अगर किसी को सजा हुई है तो वो माफ कर सकते, कम कर सकते. ग्रांट पार्डन्स इन द पनिशमेंट्स. और एक क्या है? ही कैन अपॉइंट द जजेस ऑफ हाई कोर्ट. लाइक प्रेसिडेंट जैसा सुप्रीम कोर्ट के अपॉइंट कर सकते हैं विद द हेल्प ऑफ प्राइम मिनिस्टर. गवर्नर भी हाई कोर्ट के जजेस, अपॉइंटमेंट ऑफ जजेस ऑफ हाई कोर्ट. स्टेट लेवल पे हाई कोर्ट बड़ा रहता and national level pe Supreme Court. Supreme Court is the highest court. It is at the national level and the High Court is of the state level. Clear? Now next is miscellaneous power. Other powers. ये क्या है? Other power. Miscellaneous power means other powers. What he is having? He can appoint the chairman of the State Public Service Commission. Chairman and members of State Public Service Commission. With an aid and advice of the Chief Minister. With aid and advice of Chief Minister. In judicial power, he can grant the pardon, the punishments, or he can appoint the judges of the Supreme Court, High Court. Like President can appoint in the Supreme Court, he can appoint in the High Court, the governor in High Court. What is this miscellaneous power? Other powers क्या है governor के हाथ में? Chairman and members of State Public Service Commission के members को वो appoint कर सकते हैं, but with the help of Chief Minister के help के बिना governor नहीं कर सकते हैं. जैसे कि President Prime Minister के help लेके कर सकते हैं, same governor भी Chief Minister का help लेके ही कर सकते हैं. 5 साल में एक बार वो इंट्रोड्यूस कर सकते हैं गवर्नर मनी बिल को. That side I am rubbing. Now the last one, discretionary power. Discretionary power. What is this discretionary power? In discretionary power, with the help of the Chief Minister, he appoints the other chairmen and the member of the selection committee. Okay, the Chief Minister has the absolute power, but the governor has the less power because he is the nominal and the Chief Minister is the real. With the aid and advice of the governor exercise the power with the help of the Chief Minister. Selection of one main thing is that the Chief Minister is elected by governor. Important point. गवर्नर है नॉमिनल पर वो चीफ मिनिस्टर को इलेक्ट करते हैं. जब एक पार्टी में एब्सोल्यूट मेजॉरिटी नहीं आई तो चीफ मिनिस्टर इज इलेक्टेड बाय गवर्नर व्हेन एब्सोल्यूट मेजॉरिटी, बट व्हेन एब्सोल्यूट मेजॉरिटी अगर नहीं आई तो चीफ मिनिस्टर गवर्नर ही चीफ मिनिस्टर को इलेक्ट करते हैं. कैसे? वो अपना एक कीमती वोट देके. क्लियर? व्हेन एब्सोल्यूट, जब इलेक्शन हो रहा था तब, जब इलेक्शन हुआ है तो जब कोई एक भी सीएम को ज्यादा वोट्स नहीं मिल रहे हैं तब गवर्नर एक लीडर को देखते हैं कि कौन मेजॉरिटी में है और उसको अपना वोट देके चीफ मिनिस्टर को इलेक्ट कर लेते हैं. और ही कैन डिसॉल्व द लेजिस्लेटिव असेंबली आल्सो. डिसॉल्व the legislative assembly. He can dissolve the legislative assembly. One more thing, important point, he can say to the president to have the president rule in the state. प्रेसिडेंट रूल भी ला सकते हैं, गवर्नर। रूल कैन बी इम्पोज्ड by the help of president. कोई अगर एक स्टेट में जब जरूरत पड़ी तो गवर्नर बोल सकते हैं प्रेसिडेंट को, वो प्रेसिडेंट रूल भी ला सकते हैं कोई भी स्टेट में। क्लियर? ही कैन एडवाइस। प्रेसिडेंट रूल, ठीक है। ये इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट है, प्रेसिडेंट रूल भी ला सकते हैं। You can copy down or take the screenshot, then we'll go for the next. Okay, students, I'm going to rub now board. Chief Minister is of 5 marks. It's important. Chief Minister is a real executive. Chief Minister occupies an important position in the state government. He plays a prominent role in the state government. CM works for the 5 years. He has the 5 years tenure. Clear? Let us see how the CM is appointed. Chief Minister, I'm writing the short form. Chief Minister plays a prominent role. prominent, important role and key position in the state government, like Prime Minister in the union government, in the state government, the Chief Minister plays a prominent role. Let us see CM qualification we can see of CM. How he is appointed. And all of you know very well who is the CM of the Telangana. All of you can tell that KCR Saab, K. Chandrasekhar Rao. What is the full name? Kalva Kuntala Chandrasekhar Rao. He is the present Chief Minister of the Telangana. He is ruling from 2014. About him we'll study in the 9th chapter. And he plays an important role in the Telangana state. Chief Minister, how he is appointed? Chief Minister is, and the qualification and the terms we'll study. CM is appointed by the governor. Just now we studied about the governor. Governor कब अपना वोट देते हैं? जब टाई हो या नहीं तो कोई एक एब्सोल्यूट मेजॉरिटी पार्टी अगर नहीं आई तब भी गवर्नर अपना वोट देते हैं सीएम को अपॉइंट करने के लिए. CM is appointed by governor. By the majority party. Who wants the majority party? Majority party. Who wants majority party in election? Same like he should. And he draws the salary of 51,000 and other are there 2,50,000 other allowances and all are there. He works for the 5 years. Same, all are works for the 5 years. Sometimes the CM's position, his tenure may increase for sometimes. And let us see the important parts that played by the CM. Powers and functions. Powers and functions. I would like to underline this. Prominent role and he occupies the key position. CM is appointed by the governor, whichever the majority party in the election, and he rules for the 5 years. What are the powers and functions? Let us study. Formation of ministry. First one is formation of ministry. What is this formation of ministry? How the party is formed and who becomes the CM. CM, Chief Minister, advise the governor in appointing the ministers. Chief Minister, short form I am writing CM. CM advise governor in appointing the ministers. What is the side heading? Formation of ministry. ये मिनिस्ट्री कैसे फॉर्म हो सकती है? सीएम एडवाइस देते हैं गवर्नर को कि मिनिस्टर्स को कौन से लोग को काउंसिल ऑफ मिनिस्टर्स में अपॉइंट करना है उनकी पार्टी के फॉर्मेशन के लिए. एंड ड्रॉपिंग इन मिनिस्टर्स फ्रॉम द मिनिस्ट्री. और एक इंपॉर्टेंट है and dropping the ministers in ministry. CM मिनिस्टर्स को अपॉइंट करते हैं गवर्नर के हेल्प से और ड्रॉप भी कर सकते हैं। कुछ मिनिस्टर्स को वो हटा सकते हैं। ड्रॉपिंग मीन्स हटाना अपनी पार्टी में से। जब पार्टी फॉर्म करते हैं तो सीएम विल बी हेड, बट गवर्नर के हेल्प के बिना, उनके एडवाइस के बिना ना किसी को अपने, कोई एक मिनिस्टर को अपने मिनिस्ट्री में रख सकते हैं, ना किसी को निकाल सकते हैं। ये कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन में ही पावर दिया गया है प्रेसिडेंट और गवर्नर को। क्लियर? ये फर्स्ट पॉइंट है। ये चीफ मिनिस्टर के बारे में पढ़ रहे हैं अपन। सेकेंड पॉइंट, प्रिसाइड्स द कैबिनेट मीटिंग। सेकेंड वन है presides the cabinet meeting। इसका मतलब क्या होता है? सीएम हेड है, सीएम इज हेड है, वो सुपीरियर है स्टेट के हद तक। सीएम सुपीरियर है एंड ही इज द हेड। जो भी कैबिनेट में मीटिंग्स होते हैं, डिस्कशंस होते हैं, वो पूरे सीएम करते हैं। इसका मीनिंग ये है, प्रिसाइड्स द कैबिनेट द मीटिंग बिकॉज ही इज द हेड। प्रिसाइड्स द सेशंस एंड मीटिंग। ये सेकेंड पॉइंट है। एंड थर्ड पॉइंट, here there is a link between the governor and the council of the minister। मेन लिंक कौन है? चीफ मिनिस्टर है। presides the cabinet means CM is the head and he presides the meetings and the sessions। link between governor and council of ministers of minister। सीएम और प्राइम मिनिस्टर दोनों भी लिंक है। जैसे कि प्राइम मिनिस्टर लिंक थे प्रेसिडेंट और यूनियन काउंसिल ऑफ मिनिस्टर्स में, अपन लास्ट की क्लास में पढ़े थे, वैसे ही सीएम भी लिंक है गवर्नर और काउंसिल ऑफ मिनिस्टर्स के बीच में। लिंक बिटवीन गवर्नर एंड काउंसिल ऑफ मिनिस्टर। द स्टेट गवर्नमेंट। स्टेट गवर्नमेंट अगर स्मूथली चलाना हो तो सीएम, गवर्नर और सारे काउंसिल ऑफ मिनिस्टर्स को एक साथ लेके चलना है। अगर फॉर एग्जांपल कोई बात गवर्नर की काउंसिल ऑफ मिनिस्टर को समझ में नहीं आई तो ये एक लिंक होते हैं, चीफ मिनिस्टर समझाते हैं। अगर काउंसिल ऑफ मिनिस्टर्स को समझाना हो तो भी दोनों के तरफ एक बीच में लिंक होके, कोई भी अगर मुद्दा हो अपने स्टेट में, अगर कोई चीज कानून लागू करना है, कोई नई चीज इंट्रोड्यूस करना है, या बिजनेस ट्रांजैक्ट करना है, या कोई और स्टेट से या फॉरेन से कोलैबोरेशन करना है, अगर कोई मिनिस्टर नहीं मान रहे हैं तो सीएम का काम है दोनों को समझा के स्मूथली रन कर सकते हैं अपना स्टेट को। क्लियर? एंड फोर्थ वन इज द लीडर ऑफ द लेजिस्लेटिव असेंबली। हाँ, ये लीडर है लेजिस्लेटिव असेंबली के। क्लियर? सीएम act as the leader of the majority party। CM is the leader of the majority party। ये लीडर है मेजॉरिटी पार्टी के and makes the chief and makes the policies and programs। policies and programs। लीडर ऑफ द लेजिस्लेटिव असेंबली। चीफ मिनिस्टर क्या है? लीडर है और वो मेजॉरिटी पार्टी के है और वो पॉलिसीज एंड प्रोग्राम्स बनाते हैं विद द हेल्प ऑफ द एडवाइस ऑफ द गवर्नर एंड द काउंसिल ऑफ मिनिस्टर. ही इज द चीफ स्पोक्सपर्सन. फिफ्थ पॉइंट है चीफ स्पोक्स पर्सन. इसका मीनिंग क्या है? ये he speaks on behalf of state government. He speaks on behalf of state government of state. स्टेट के बिहाफ में सीएम बोलते हैं. He speaks on behalf of the state. जब भी कोई अनाउंसमेंट करना हो, ना ही स्टेट बल्कि यूनियन में हो या फॉरेन के लिए, तो चीफ स्पोक्स पर्सन का पावर दिया गया है सीएम को. क्लियर? He is the chief spokesperson. You can copy down or you can take the screenshot because some few points are there still. We'll write down here. And makes the important announcement also. I'll rub this side. Leader of the party in power. क्या है ये? CM is the chief minister, is the leader of majority party and various policies and programs are done by him. बहुत सारे पॉलिसीज एंड प्रोग्राम्स है ना, सीएम के द्वारा किया जाता है. लीडर ऑफ द मेजॉरिटी पार्टी एंड ही इज द पार्टी इन पावर. इंपॉर्टेंट अनाउंसमेंट्स भी सीएम के द्वारा किया जाता है. इंपॉर्टेंट प्रोग्राम्स, पॉलिसीज. लीडर ऑफ द स्टेट. सेवेंथ पॉइंट, लीडर ऑफ द स्टेट. Leader of the state. CM maintains a rapport. CM maintains a rapport between the public with the people at the time of natural calamities. Natural calamities. See, down I'm rubbing. Again, it will be confused. Seventh point, what we are studying now. CM has a rapport. Rapport means एक दूसरे से अच्छी से बातचीत. CM people से अच्छी बातचीत करते हैं और frequently visit करते हैं. CM has a rapport with the people at the time of natural calamities and frequently visit करते हैं. And frequently visits. The places. लोगों से अच्छी बातचीत करते हैं CM सबसे अच्छे तालमेल ताल्लुकात रखते हैं और नेचुरल कैलामिटीज हो आए तो भी मिलते हैं और जाके विजिट करते हैं प्लेसेस को। लास्ट वन, power of getting the state legislative assembly dissolved. Last one, power of getting legislative assembly dissolved. क्या कर सकते हैं सीएम? उनके पास पावर है कि असेंबली को डिसॉल्व कर सकते हैं, खत्म कर सकते हैं। क्लियर? सीएम में डिसॉल्व लेजिस्लेटिव असेंबली, सीएम डिसॉल्व्स लेजिस्लेटिव असेंबली का शॉर्ट फॉर्म LA। इन केस ही इज लाइकली टू लूज, इन केस, कब? इन केस जब वो पार्टी लूज कर रहे हैं तो, इन केस लाइकली टू लूज द पार्टी। इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट है, लीडर, मैं एक बार फिर से कह रही हूँ, 6th पॉइंट, लीडर ऑफ द पार्टी इन पावर। सीएम लीडर है मेजॉरिटी पार्टी के और वो वेरियस पॉलिसीज एंड प्रोग्राम्स बनाते हैं। लीडर ऑफ द स्टेट, सीएम मेंटेन्स अ रैपो विद द पब्लिक व्हेन देयर इज अ नेचुरल कैलामिटीज। नेचुरल कैलामिटीज यानी अगर तूफान आए, कुछ बाढ़ आ गया, फ्लड्स आ गए, लोगों के घरों में पानी आके कुछ प्रॉब्लम क्रिएट हुए तो सीएम तभी विजिट भी करते हैं, सब पब्लिक से मिलते हैं और ऑन द स्पॉट जाके देखते हैं और कुछ पैसे भी अलॉट करते हैं। ये काम पूरा सीएम का है। और लास्ट वन, पावर ऑफ गेटिंग द लेजिस्लेटिव असेंबली डिसॉल्व। सीएम क्या डिसॉल्व कर सकते हैं? लेजिस्लेटिव असेंबली को ही। बट इन केस जब उनकी पार्टी खतरे में हो तो वो क्या करते हैं? पहले लेजिस्लेटिव असेंबली को डिसॉल्व कर सकते हैं। सीएम के हाथ में ये पावर है। वो अपनी कुर्सी को बचाना चाह रहे हैं तो भी ये डिसॉल्व कर सकते हैं लेजिस्लेटिव असेंबली को। These are the points. Everything it is written on the board. You can copy down or take the screenshot. Be prepared, revise and write down the test. Okay, students, you can copy it down. We'll continue tomorrow. Okay, thank you.